Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to yet another Steam Summer Sale 2023 video. So another big list of games, 25 games, and all of these games are at least 75% off. We start off first with Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. So this is a long line of Sniper games, different from the Sniper Elite games, and the early ones were not that great. These were slightly better, and this is, I believe, the latest one. So this game here is 75% off, $10, 500 in India, 874 in the UK, 1249 in Canada. Next is Yakuza Like a Dragon. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. I'm not sure about the numbering for this one. I don't know what number, if this is like a separate spin-off thing. But this is from 2020, so a few years old. Also 75% off, $15, 874 in India, 1374 in the UK, and 20 in Canada. Next is Watch Dogs 2. So of course you have 3 Watch Dogs series games. This is the second one, and I've heard good things for this one. Reviews are positive. This was given away free from Epic, but it is available here for 85% off. For some reason I'm not getting the regional prices for Ubisoft games, so this is $7.49 in the US and 85% off for the deluxe version, $9. Far Cry 6 on a new low, 75% off, but it's got mixed reviews, so I'm sort of tentatively recommending this one. $15 here, $7.50 in India, $12.49 in the UK, and 20 in Canada, 15 euros. Metro Exodus, so I mentioned the first Metro game in one of the earlier videos. This is the last one, Metro Exodus. All of them are on good discounts. This is 80% off, $6 only for the base game. This game also has 2 expansions included in the gold edition, which is also 80% off. So $8 here, 184, £7, 9.80 in Canada, 8 euros. You can also get the entire Metro Saga bundle for $9.76. Halo the Master Chief Collection. So the Halo games were ported to PC. This one has all the games up to Halo 4. 6 games I believe, and this is 75% off, $10 only, $2.24 in India, $7.49 in the UK, $12.49 in Canada. This is actually a very good offer, a steal in my opinion, so definitely get this if you wanted to play the Halo games. Disco Elysium, so another popular RPG, story rich. It's got the isometric style, again very well loved game, critically well received. And this is 75% off, $10, $2.24 in India, $8.74 in the UK, $11.37 in Canada, and 10 euros. Spiritfarer Farewell Edition. So another very nice looking game, relaxing. It's got farming elements. Boat. You manage a boat. You are a Spiritfarer, meaning you guide the recently deceased to the afterlife. So you have to look after them, look after their needs and stuff. Build your houses on a ship here, on a boat basically. And yeah, it's a very nice game, management elements I guess. This is 80% off, $6, $2.60 in India, £5, $7.79 in Canada, $5.79 in the Euro region. Frostpunk, so one of my favorite recent games. Strategy, city builder, survival. You are in an alternate Victorian setting, and you and your last group of survivors have to go north and survive around these coal-fed generators, build your colony around it, improve your technologies, stuff like that. Very good game. I've streamed this multiple times. One of my favorite games of recent years. This is 80% off for the base game, $6, $2.60 in India, £5, $7.79 in Canada, 6 euros. I would say play the base game first. If you like it, then you can get the expansions. It's got a few expansions, but I spent most of my time playing the main game, so yeah, try that out first. Next is Blasphemous. This is a Metroidvania with pixel graphics, very popular. I believe this is also getting a sequel, and this was also free from Epic. 75% off, $6.24, $500 in India, £5, $7.24 Canadian dollars, 6.24 euro. Dishonored 2. So another stealth first-person game from Bethesda Arcane. Both these Dishonored games were fantastic, and this is the sequel from 2016. 80% off, $6, $2.79 rupees, £5, 8 Canadian dollars, and 6 euros. Middle-earth Shadow of War. So open world action third-person games set in the Lord of the Rings universe. Fun games, really good, and I've played and enjoyed both of these games. Also very cheap these days, 85% off, $749. I'll skip this one because I would recommend you buy the definitive version. It has everything and it's only a little more. So 85% off, $9, 400 in India, £6, 12 in Canada, 749 in the Eurozone. Warhammer Vermintide 2. So this is my favorite co-op game. Up to 4 players can play in co-op. You don't need 4 friends. You can play alone and you'll get 3 boss, or you can play online if you prefer. It's a first-person hack and slash, plus there's also some ranged weapons, PvE basically, but very fun game. Lots of maps, very big game as well, and lots to do, set in the Warhammer fantasy setting. So this is 80% off, $6, 200 in India, 475 pounds, 7 in Canada, 559 in the Eurozone. Just Cause 3. So if you want a big open world game with a lot of destruction, this is your game. Just Cause 3 from 2015, very cheap these days, 85% off, $3, 59 rupees only, 59, 179 pounds, 344 in Canada, 3 in the Eurozone. There's a XXL version which is more complete, has all the DLCs and cars and stuff, so it's only $4 as well. Also great deal in my opinion. Warhammer 40,000 this time. So we have an ARPG in the 40k universe. This is Inquisitor Martyr. I have this game, I have played this. It's a decent game. If you like these isometric ARPGs, you should like this. And if you like Warhammer's stuff, 40k. So yeah, on a good sale once again, 80% off, $10, 400 in India, $839 in the UK, 13 in Canada. There's a complete version which includes a lot of DLCs. This is also 80% off, $16, $640 in India, $13.39 in Canada, $20.79 in Canada, $13.39 in the UK. Now they did release another DLC which is not even included in here, which is kind of a new thing, and that is the Sororitas class. So this is a brand new DLC they released, like a new character. So even if you buy this complete version, it will not have this one, but it will have everything else. So keep that in mind. Generation Zero, so another open world co-op survival game, and I just like the look and feel of this game. It got a bit of a boost recently. I think it was included in the Game Pass, so a lot of people started playing this game, and it's set in the 80s in Sweden. Very nice looking game. This is 80% off, only $5, $157 in India, $4.29 in the UK, $6 in Canada, and €5. Next is Sniper Elite V2 Remastered. So the second Sniper Elite game got remastered. Originally it came out in 2010 or something, but this remaster came out a few years ago. And once again, I think you are back in Berlin playing as Karl Fairburn. I'm not sure who the enemies are this time because I did not play this one. But yeah, it's the same formula, slow-mo, bullet time, taking out people's testicles and stuff like that. This is 30%, hang on, this is the game, 75% off, $874, $189 in India, $749 in the UK, $10 in Canada, $874 in the Eurozone. Resident Evil 3 Remake, this is also on a great sale. All the Resident Evil games apart from the latest one, Resident Evil 4. So this is 75% off again, $10, $584 in India, $824 in the UK, $1249 in Canada, and €10. The criticism I've seen for this one is that it is very short compared to the original game from like 2000 or something. So that is like the main criticism. The main campaign is like 4 or 5 hours long, much shorter. Encased, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. So Encased is another turn-based RPG, post-apocalyptic, but in an alternate 70s. So bit of Fallout, Wasteland type of situation, but in a alternate 70s setting. So if you like those games, you might enjoy this one. I think this was given away free last year from Epic. So this is 84% off, $479, 101 in India, £4, $543 in Canada, $479 in the Eurozone. Next is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So the remaster of the original trilogy, all the DLCs, everything included. BioWare's sort of big flagship RPG, I guess. And this is 75% off, $15, $7.50 in India, $12.49 in the UK, $20 in Canada, $15 in the Eurozone. Next is Salt and Sanctuary, so another Souls-like 2D Metroidvania style game. Again, this one has a sequel too. I don't know what the sequel is called, Salt and Pepper maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this was also given away free on Epic. This is 75% off, $4.49, $139 in India, $3.39 in the UK, $5 in Canada, $4.49 in the Eurozone. So I think it's got a black and white look to it. But yeah, looks interesting. Next we have Shadow Warrior 2. So another action, gory, FPS, hack and slash stuff as well. Yeah, popular series. The third one is also out, and this is 90% off. $3 only, $130 in India, $2.49 in the UK, $3.89 in Canada, $2.89 in the Eurozone. Legend of Grimrock. So I wanted to put in something different here. This is a grid-based dungeon crawler. I've played another similar game called Vaporum, but this is more of your, I guess, fantasy setting. And looks interesting. So you have to move each grid, each square one by one, and then deal with the situation as it arises. So this is 75% off, $374, $119 in India, $274 in the UK, $424 in Canada, $374 in the Eurozone. The Evil Within, so another psychological horror type game, FPS, and also not that old now, from 2017. This is 80% off, $8, $400 in India, £5, $11 in Canada, $6 in the Eurozone. And we finish with another sniper game. We started with one. This is Sniper Elite 4. So there are 5 Sniper Elite games. This is the 4th one from 2017. This one is set in Italy. And yeah, you could say this is probably the best one to get in terms of graphics and pricing as well. It's got a big sale, 90% off, $6 only, $117 in India, £4, $6.64 in Canada, €6. So yeah, that's another 25 games that are at least 75% off. I have a few more requests. I'll try and get to them, but I think that's it for today. I'll do the rest tomorrow. Thank you for watching once again, and let me know if you're picking up anything. If you have already picked up something, I'm interested to see what else you guys are getting.